Yo, it's Kevin Chiz. This is my weekly recap on outlook for DAX, the German index. So let's just get straight into it. As you can see, this is the weekly candle, last week's candle. We opened at 22019.9 and closed at 23,206. So we did have a bullish week, which is nice. If we go into the daily, we did only have four candles this last week. I'm gonna just keep saying this week because I'm filming this video on Tuesday because I had a wedding over the weekend. But we had a bullish, and then a bearish. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. First things first, go look at the news. We had Powell speaking at 3 p.m. Tuesday, job openings, PMI as well on Wednesday. Thursday, Trump spoke at 2 a.m. And then Friday was a bank holiday, so Friday, no trading day. So, yep, let's get into this. London session. There's equal lows here. We've seen this happen before where price is close to an equal low. We've gapped down, we've left behind less than 100 points on the forward time frame. This circle is inducement. So there's liquidity here. This is still a draw. And this draw got hit. And my levels, I didn't have any levels above, but it was the idea was for us to do this anyways. So these draws will stay, and then this draw got hit. So it's not bad. I'll talk about how you could record this actually, because of course we had no top wick on the Thursday the previous week. So this is a nice draw. Coming into London session on Monday now. Where were we? It wasn't that bad. 7 a.m. pumped. We swept this low. Obviously, gap got filled like quite fast, like 1:30 a.m. Reset the low. Low that they held at 2 a.m. or like 1:55. That's fine. And then we got a nice push up, broke structure, nice healthy movement up, and then we broke structure off of that. But yeah, 7 a.m. opens, pre-London, Frankfurt, whatever you want to call it, and then we break structure above this high. So we have a sweep and then a break, and then London opens here. I think we bomb take it. Nope, we edge it, and then we're just trading inside this 5-minute bullish fairly up. Then we finally touch at perfect time, which is 8:30 or 8:40. I think it was 8:40, 8:39, same thing. And then yeah, after that 500 points straight to doll, 700, but not bad. I mean, I really like this order block, and there wasn't really much else. I wanted like something. I know this was nice. Yeah, this 1 hour inverse, very clean, got respected, and then the order block, and then we left behind like this breakaway, and then this 7 a.m. was initially just a fairly up as well, alongside an inverse. I can remove that. Oh, that's the fairly up, and that's fairly up, and these are order block. So yeah, good price action, and then we also have a nice healthy equilibrium as well at perfectly 11 a.m. and that holds us the lower the 4 hour equilibrium, taps back into the hourly inverse on the new 4 hour open, as you can see, and yep, then straight to dollar liquidity. But yeah, that was learning session, so you could have got like a couple of more points here. Again, this would have been nice. Let's go move on over to New York. Oh, where's New York? New York was interesting. This I think this was 3:30 p.m. We marked out. Yeah, 4:30 held as high of the day, which is here. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Not bad time for the day. But New York session, we just kind of moved up slowly. I think there was an hourly here, was it? Yep. Hourly here that we kind of top tick. So we have a huge hourly fair value up. We're gonna tap an order block. Which order block we're gonna tap? we already got initial reaction off of this one, which is good. That means this order block is valid because it's a sweep and then a break. But then we react off of this small one here. This one kind of gives it the validation. Of course, called Carson talks about it sometimes. It's just like validates the order block, and then this one is the closest block structure on the 5-minute, should I say? But on the hourly, it's just tapping the order block and then filling the failure up in, and then you got a reaction at 4 o'clock. So 3 p.m. candle was nice, and then I want to see where this forward closed. It's quite weird, wasn't it? Yeah, because we closed here, and then new one came down, and then reset the low because the low was not big enough. So yeah, I mean the sell wasn't that bad. It makes sense why we had to rebalance anyways, because it was again just a healthy equilibrium. Even like higher time frame, pretty close, like healthy equilibrium. So yeah, not bad. But yeah, that was Monday. Not bad Monday, Tuesday. Oops, I like skipped the whole Tuesday. Where we at? Tuesday again. So after we did that, we did a sweep and then a break on the hourly. We didn't tap this one, but we should have tapped something. This order block. And so now I think on the 4-hour it's interesting because we finally disrespected this big 4-hour fair value up. So now the same thing that just happened in the hourly, it's just happening on the 4-hour. So big 4-hour failure up. What validates it is this reaction here, and then we're going to fill it in completely. In this case, we just disrespect it without taking the high, which is good because then this high becomes a draw. So yeah, just let's look at this reaction. So on the 4-hour, I'm going to draw this out as red because I want to see, because so this is a 4-hour failure up, you get disrespected right here on this candle and then got inversed, and the reactions off of it on the 15, as you can see, are very nice. London session open again was clean as well. All it was a tap into an order block that got created. 1 a.m. hell is low the day again for 2 days in a row, so very bullish. But again, it's just a retracement. And we broke past this high as well. But I think this, it was kind of hard to catch this. It was OTE as well from this low, the initial tap of the order block, which is kind of crazy. This OTE, very clean. But because of how clean it was, if you were to like trade purely off of this sweep, there wasn't really much. I mean, we did break structure, like triple break structure. We didn't really have any clean fair value ups. You could have maybe taken it for this inverse and then this reaction, but then SL's too wide, but then you also like double highs as draws. So, I mean, whatever. You're still getting, again, like 500 points or 300, 400 points. But yeah, the rest of the day kind of just accumulated. But we did have a chance at 4:30. This, again, was a good time as well. We tapped back into that forward inverse. Let's move some lines. I don't know why this opens the line. So we did a resweep on this forward candle, and once again sweeps the previous forward. And oh yeah, I didn't mention this, but yeah, I think I did actually that failure. But then we sweep the previous forward candle, and then yeah, we reversed, and we tap the order blocks, and there's like other order blocks as well. I mean, like bearish order blocks. So in the sense that we've like swept these highs here and then broke below this low. Again, that's the order block. So that's what we are fine against. But you can see this one won. And then the draw finally got taken. And the way it got taken was crazy. Exactly 5:30 was that news on Tuesday? No. So that's just, yeah, that's just liquidity, I guess. Probably Trump's saying something. But yeah, no, Trump's really annoying. This just really clean though. 4:30 sweep. The 3 a.m. open wasn't bad. It's just, yeah, 4:30 is the sweep, and then boom, equilibrium, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, very good trade. Draw got hit, and then yep. Now, was it Wednesday? We took all of these highs, right? All this liquidity's been swept. The highest high was this one. Let's make it yellow, sure. And then London session. So London session, you could have. Wednesday was a pretty bad day. I'd say Wednesday is the worst day of the week out of the 4 days. After sweeping it, you could have maybe caught this sell down to 7 a.m. because it was kind of clean. I think this is 7 a.m. Yep. So literally, this is like overbought. You can even consider this as a purge. It's an RTO, whatever. I mean, Phillips got respected, and then inverses got respected, and then we have a order block here that you can see they reacted off of, and then reacted off of it here, and then 9 a.m. as well. Big dump. We didn't tap this, but we respected this Philip, and we respected this inverse. This is good behavior. Close, open, close here, open here, close here, and then respected, retapped it at 950, and then boom. And then I think this holds. How does the other day? Let's find out. But this was a weird day, I think. Yeah, Wednesday. The bomb wick was so small, and we just take it straight away on the next day. 11, so it makes sense. But I remember I took this sell, and all it ran was to 7 a.m. and it didn't calm down till the day, which is quite sad. But then we've got double lows, and then this becomes a draw, and then we have a sharp move down towards the draw, and then we have a mini Wyckoff here as well. So yeah, high time frame though. Like I was saying, we were just in order block. So remember how I marked out this order block? That one got disrespected. So now what? This one. So it's like the same thing on all time frames. We'll see if this holds, but like this is 3 lows here, and the wicks, the way we just reacting off of, even on the daily, there's 3 wicks here. So like this is a zone. On the 4 hour, you can see how we're just reacting off of this zone here at 23.3k, which is nice to see even today. But yeah, nice little zone. High of the day held, I think 130. Yep. But this was Wednesday. Wednesday we had quite bad news. So 1:30, 3 p.m. as well. I think 3 p.m. was good one of the days. Lucky missed it. I think I know I told you here. And what made it better was this. Look, this was a news high. So on Tuesday we had this. This was a news high, and then this draw just got absolutely smashed. So yeah, similar thing here. So we have one news at 3 p.m. at 1:30. So where is 3 p.m.? This low got smashed again. That's just news low for you. But I really like this day. The fact that low of the day held as 11 a.m. and then next day just takes it. But nice retracement. We finally tapped into the daily fairly up. So that is the main thing. I do want this daily fairly up to get respected. So yeah. And then Thursday, I think it's just OTE. Yep. And it's just targeting this oversold swing, because why is it moving so sharply down to the downside? So yeah, I view this whole move here as manipulation. Last week, this was the whole move. Well, we kind of ended. Well, we ended on Thursday, so we ended here. So this was the whole last move. But I'm viewing this up move and this up move as manipulation because I am bearish. So yeah, we should. It's nice to see like this the fact that we're acting off it. We'll see if we'll respect it today because we're in a daily failure. But that's pretty much it. Not a bad week, in my opinion. Like the daily was nice. Or should I say a few of the days were nice. But I think this is inducement as well. So like this, and my next draws. I don't think there's a point marking them out. Maybe I'll find a better one on the 4 hour. I'll just put another draw here. Because the rest are quite far. There's no point having like 3 next to each other. And we just tap like a golden pocket, tap the order block. And yeah, even right now we're tapping OTE. I don't want previous weekly high to get swept on DAX. As you can see here, I do not want previous weekly high to get swept. And we've just tapped OTE. I think it's better if we don't, because if you do sweep it, it just shows like it could sweep and still go down, and how the week could get placed. But I think it's better if we don't, because I think that induces more buyers, and I think they've been induced from here and here and here. So hopefully we just dump next week. But apart from that, like my bias is exact same, draws are exact same. If we're talking levels for this week, I don't really have any. I just want these draws to get hit, and it's the exact same plan. And if you do break above this high, or like if you do close above this high, of this high gets taken, then we accumulate. I will be looking for buyers. But before that, I would like for price to come down and fill in this gap, and then we could go for all-time highs, because I want all-time highs. I won't say soon, but you know, new monthly opened as well, so we'll see. I do want last month to get swept, rebalance this big wick, and then we're talking nicely. But yeah, we'll see. Our for level for me, I'll just say this for our failure. Blue, sure, why not? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I have to make it purple, don't I? Yep. And what I'll do for you is I'll just put in the middle. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I tried to make this a short one. Kind of it was, because it's just been 4 days, but now I'm yapping. That's the DAX recap. Here are my draws, here are my levels, and I'll see you next week.